Hey, boys and girls, how y'all doing? I'm gonna make another dip video. Stay back there, stupid. Sorry. I'm gonna make another dip video because I went to the store today and got 2 cans of something that I just hadn't had in ah, my stupid chair sucked in a very long time. Um, it's not because I can't find it, it's just because I just never think about picking it up. You know what I mean? I just never think about getting it. I see it all the time, never get it. Um, and that is Grizzly Natural. See the new metal lid. Alright. And I hadn't had a pinch of it yet because I got back from the store maybe. Well, actually, I got back from the store a while ago, but I also got me a can of Copenhagen Natural, which I've been dipping on that, and I decided to wait to dip me this on video. Got me the computer, so I was like, hell, why not? Let me crack it. Put me in a pinch. You know, I've been packing it ever since I watched Mudjuggle and Darcy's video about how to dip. One, I've been wanting to make my own video like that. You know, I don't know why, but I may do that after this review. I'm gonna do my own little pointers on dipping. But I've been packing it differently. I saw a way that he said some people pack it, and I hadn't really noticed. You know, I pack it like this. I've been packing it like this. See, like that. I've been packing it like that lately. It's actually been doing pretty good. Ooh, there we go. Hadn't had this in about a year, year and a half. It's been a while. Put me in pinch. That's how I remember it. Stupid cricket hat. That's how I remember it right there. Woo! Some good stuff. To me, to me, it's pretty strong. Um, that's it. To me, it doesn't taste like any natural out there. Than in mud of course. It doesn't taste like any natural, but you know, it has its own distinct flavor. To tell y'all a little something about me, y'all know if I hadn't already told y'all. First can of dip I ever got was this. First whole can of dip. First can of dip I ever got was Silver Creek, but I wasn't. You know, I was like a pinch. First whole can of dip I ever got was this Grizzly Natty, and this is what got me. That is what got me addicted to dip. I can thank this single-handedly right here for getting me addicted. Um, ain't get down good. Um, Grizzly Natural, it a little different taste from naturals to me because of the saltiness. If that makes sense, Copenhagen has a salty flavor to it, but this tastes to me like if someone got a salt shaker, opened a can of natural, and just started pouring salt in there. You know, I've had naturals. One natural tastes. You know, I've had naturals taste different. I mean, this natural tastes salty. Red Seal Natural, which I've been looking for, I want to make a video of, but I haven't found it. It's kind of hard to find around Montgomery, but it has a lavender taste to it, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? And it's just something that tastes like it's be lavender. You know what I mean? But it's just different naturals have different tastes to me, and yeah, pinchability is Grizzly's long cut. You know, it's pretty. You know, to me, Grizzly has pretty long cut. What the long cut does, not the fine cut or the snuff, but it's good. It's high up there on my natural list. I don't know if it beats Copenhagen because you know Copenhagen long cut is a natural. That's number one, of course, but this is high up there. Um, yeah, I said I was gonna make my own little dip tips. Uh, so yeah, I'm gonna make my own little dip tips. So dip tip. You know, people ask, how do you pack? That's a main question. You know, I'm not as experienced as these other guys like Mojo One or I don't know about Outlaw. I mean, I don't know how long he's been dipping, but Your Life Adventures. You know, they have some years on me, but I've been dipping about 5 years, so I know my way around a dip can. But so I know the proper ways, the in and outs to do things, and most commonly question asked is, how do you pack? You know, because this doesn't just come naturally. It takes practice. It took me a while, but first you start off. You know, I know a bunch of people doing videos like this. I just want to do my own. You know, you start off getting your 2 fingers like this, loosen up this finger, and you don't start with a can, because if you start with a can, you don't know how to do it, it's gonna go flying. Okay. Uh, so start off like this, and you just loosen up your finger. And once you hear that. Once you're able to do that, you can do a can, and you just comes with practice. Or you can do it like this. You know, some people, you know, do it like that. I don't know if that works. Let me find out. Screw it. Whatever works, you know what I mean? I'm sure you, I don't know if this works. I'm sure you can even pack it like a cigarette box, you know what I mean? Let's see if that works. It doesn't really work. So don't do that. But, whatever works. Okay. Grabbing a pinch. Once again, simple. It depends how big a pinch you want. If you're a beginner, don't take. When I was a beginner, I ain't gonna lie. These were my pinches. Were bigger than my pinches. I mean, look, they ain't a lot. Okay. Don't try to over pinch to be cool when you're a beginning dipper, when you're not experienced, because that is gonna lead to you going down your throat. Okay, and it's gonna lead to you. When you're a beginning dipper, you have problems spitting. I know it sounds crazy. When I was a beginning dipper, I didn't know how to spit. But and I know that does sound crazy, but just don't take giant pinches when you're beginning. Okay, let's see. And the reason I'm doing this because I've got quite a few messages actually on tips of dipping. You know what I mean, from people who just starting off. And what dip will give you a buzz when you're a beginner. When you're a beginner, it'll give you a buzz quite often. When you're experienced, when you get used to the nicotine flow and used to the tobacco, only if you haven't dipped in a while, something like that, you know. Let me think. Good dip for beginning dippers, my opinion. My opinion would probably be a straight, and not a really strong straight. I'd say like Timberwolf straight. That's not that strong of a straight to me. I'd say like that, you know. Don't start off. You can start off a natural. Don't. I mean, if you have it takes a while to get used to. You put it when I put a pinch of natural in when I was just beginning, my eyebrows was I have a nasty face when I first put it in because not staying in there good because it was just strong. When I first tried Copenhagen, almost puked. You know, it tastes Copenhagen when you first try it. Just don't taste right when you're a beginning dipper. But once you're experienced, it starts getting good. You know what I mean? I love Copenhagen now, but don't start off with wintergreen. First time I ever had wintergreen, I was an idiot. Put a pinch in, rode in the back of a truck, swallowed some of it. It was bad. It was really bad. They don't give you a buzz from hell if you're a beginner. I agree with Mudjog on this. When you put it in, I'm not a big fan of using the fingers to pack it down like some people do. I usually just with my tongue. You know, when you get it in there, you want to pack it down. You know, see, when I did that, I swallowed a bunch of spit. Be careful, don't pack it down when your mouth's full of spit like I did. Oh, that was nasty. But those are my dip tips. Oh yeah, and when you're a beginner, dip will give you the shits. I think that tobacco is a natural laxative. You gotta get used to it, but dip will give you the shits. So, and it also, when you're really hungry and you ain't got food, dip is great. It gets rid of hunger. So if you're trying to lose weight, get some dip. Well, my time's almost up, so that was my dip video. Cowbell is out.